Hi, this is Nick George with Cloud's Diamond Sharpening, just to show you a video on if your clipper has a problem or the blade has a problem. We'll find out how you can tell a dull blade or if it's a clipper problem and needs to be serviced. Let's go down to the table. Alright, you can have, these are two Andis clippers, AGC, AG over here on the left. They're basically one circle and one square. So how we can tell if it's your blade. Okay, so most of the time if your blade is sharp, it won't pull hair. Okay, it'll just leave lines in the cut, little traces of long hair, and you'll have to go over it a few times. That generally tells you that something on your clipper, like this clipper, see how it wobbles? That's bad. So now if you notice on this clipper, take the cap off. It's not bolted on because we don't know if we're repairing it yet, but it doesn't wobble at all. So that's good. And what that does is that little bit of play in there, wobbling like that, it's gonna leave this knot to move just a little bit. So then it's gonna be, instead of going across a few teeth, it's gonna go across maybe just a little teeth and just vibrate. And it's going to leave little lines in the cut. So now if it's pulling, well, that could be two things. So if your clipper isn't working correctly and you have the blade on there, my clipper sounds bad, we'll service it in this video at the end. If you want to watch, stay tuned. So now if the clipper isn't moving all the way, see the little play in there? That's gonna leave the lines. Okay, so now if it's pulling, it could be because you're going too fast and it could still be sharp, but most of the time it's because it's dull. So if it's pulling hair, it's usually dull, and if it's leaving lines, it's usually the clipper. Now there could be other circumstances, like they dropped this one, it broke the field inside, rubbed on the armature, they kept using it, it got really hot, then they kept running it and it got hot, and then it finally seized up and it blew the fuse in the switch. So now they have to replace the switch, the motor, because the motor got so hot it shorted out. So what that does is makes a connection issue, and sometimes it will mend two of the commutator posts together or something like that, and then it messes up the electricity or DC power and blows the fuse, and then when you try to put a new fuse in it, it blows the new fuse. So unfortunately at that time, if you drop your clipper and it's getting warm or something or not working right, I recommend getting it serviced, or then it's about $140 for that repair, which they could just probably buy a new one for $150, so they're probably not going to want it. But yeah, so basically that's about it. And if you oil your blade, it'll stay sharper longer, and it will be easier on the clipper, and then things like this won't break. So I can change this blade drive and it would still have a problem because there's play in the bearing. So the whole motor has to be taken apart and the bearing has to be replaced for this to be normal. And then it runs, hear the alternating speed, and well, that's probably because the commutators in here is too dirty and the brushes can't make clean connection all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and clean the commutator, and we'll get this clipper running. Thank you for this wonderful adventure. I'll see you next time. Alright, so I'm done. This was bad, the drive, and then see the bearing here had hair stuck inside of it and it was busted, so we replaced it. Now we have no play. See, once the bearing, you gotta lock it, so see there's no play because it can move for sure. That's not called play, that's just it moving the armature. What you want to do is lock the armature and then see if it moves. So that's it. Thank you for this wonderful adventure. Hit subscribe, hit like, leave some comments, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye.